Simply put, our country is suffering. The brutality of George Floyd's death has galvanized all of us.
But when it comes down to it, it takes tragedies like this to make us understand that you don't like a black man with a knee on his neck the same way we don't like it.
George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and so many others. Our hearts are broken, but we will not be bowed. We talked about the names, but the pain goes back so much further. They're calling for change because they realize their future is at stake. We have to speak out. We have to stand up. We have to work for change. I will not be silent, and I will work with you to help make that change.
Your silence in racist situations is permission for that person to continue.
When you see a Black American, remember the things that they carry. This cry, hurt people, did not just begin with the death of George Floyd. It has and always will be the story of each and every African American.
If you are silent about it, if you condone the silence of that, I'm sorry, but you are the problem. I never truly realized that I was Black until I moved to Lake Forest.
The Chicago Tribune said in Lake County that you were 10 times more likely to be arrested for a marijuana charge. A low-level thing now, right? If you were African American. So I think that if we begin to have transparency in those places, our municipalities, the police departments, and our courts, we can begin to tackle the problem.
When you do go home today, I'd like every white person here to do your part and begin to educate yourselves. And for those who already have started, continue to do so.
I am asking you to walk into the discomfort and to not look away.
And tell your friends, tell those that say this problem doesn't involve them and that this place doesn't have a race issue.
After we leave here, go back to your families and talk to them about how they see others.
So racism is not a new thing. What I see as new is literally hundreds of people standing in Lake Forest, brought together by a youth movement.
It's not enough to put a black box on your Instagram photo. It's not enough. We have to do more. I want to thank everyone for being here. It was not easy for some of you to decide to come here. We cannot bring back George Floyd. We cannot bring back Laquan McDonald. We cannot bring back Eric Garner. We cannot bring back Atiana Jefferson. We cannot go back centuries in time and undo the unjust government actions, the racism, the institutional racism. But we can change the future. Say it with me, Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Say it louder, Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Say it one more time, Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
Thank you.
Good evening. I'm George Pandaleon, Mayor of Lake Forest. This is video message number 11. Going forward, we may reduce the frequency of these messages, but I plan to keep creating them as long as there are important things to share with you. In the wake of the horrifying death of George Floyd in Minneapolis, I'm sure you join me in offering prayers and condolences to his family and friends. We are all still shocked and saddened by this terrible event. Last evening, a peaceful protest hosted by a group of young Lake Foresters was held in Market Square. There were several hundred people in attendance, most of whom were residents, including babies in strollers and grandparents of fourth-generation Lake Foresters. I wish to thank the organizers and all those in the audience for conducting and participating in a peaceful and historic event amidst a great deal of controversy within the community. I heard and understand the concerns that were raised by residents leading up to the demonstration. However, I hope you all can share my pride. We are a community capable of uniting together to exercise our rights peaceably and without incident. Even during these times, while we're under the governor's orders that limit our ability to gather, the First Amendment guarantees the right of citizens to peacefully assemble to demonstrate support for a point of view. This event was not sanctioned by the city. A permit was neither requested nor issued. Instead, we learned it was happening on Monday afternoon after it went viral on social media. This was a fait accompli that required us to respond. The potential for serious trouble was very real, especially if the situation had been mishandled. We were advised that shutting it down would have posed a greater public safety risk than allowing it to go on with modifications. Trouble was certainly never inevitable. And in the end, it was an outstanding event. I would like to thank our entire city staff, and especially the Lake Forest Police Department, for their high degree of sophistication and their calm professionalism. I also thank the organizers for their flexibility. These two groups negotiated a revised plan that ensured the safety and security of our residents, our business community, and the hundreds of people who attended. As we all reflect on this event and the world around us, perhaps we might pause to think of ways we can continue working together to ensure that Lake Forest remains the special place we are all proud to call home.